Whenever I think about goals, about dreams, I also think about, unfortunately, the amount of people that have goals, that have dreams, but don't go after them, don't take the first step. There's many people on this planet that, unfortunately, don't go after their dreams. They've got dreams, of course, everyone has dreams. And if you haven't got a dream yet, you will eventually. But most of the people that have dreams don't go after them. And it kills me, it pains me to hear that. Even to hear someone say to themselves or think that their dreams are not achievable, even though they are. I've thought about this many times. Whenever I hear someone say that their goals or dreams are not possible, I just think of the incredible ideas, the incredible goals that that person has, the incredible gifts that that person would have had, or still has actually, but doesn't realise that they have these gifts. They don't realise that they have these capabilities until we try. What I've realised is the only thing in order for us to see whether or not something is possible is to go after it, see for ourselves. There will be people that will tell us that we can't achieve that goal, but only we know by going after that goal, going after that dream, we'll truly know if it's possible. Which 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, it is possible. Within each goal that we have, it's different. The time span of how long it will take to achieve that goal is different. Sometimes it might take years, sometimes it might take months, maybe even days sometimes. It just depends on the goal. And that's the same with other aspects within our goals as well. So if I had the opportunity right now to speak to someone face to face and they were telling me how their goals are not achievable, how they think that their goals are not achievable, their dreams are not achievable, I would say to them that of course they are, but I would say to them about the things that they have achieved in the past. Maybe you watching this video have achieved many things in the past. But first of all, you were scared of achieving that thing. Maybe you were scared of going after that thing, whether it was a small goal, maybe even a big goal. But you were very scared, even a fear. It could be a fear. But maybe someone pushed you, or maybe you pushed yourself, and you were able to achieve that thing. So how about that is just the same with our dreams, with the big goals, the big dreams that we have? What if that is just the same? So sometimes all we need is just a push to make us realise, a push to make us understand that the thing that we think isn't possible actually is. The hardest part is just taking that first step. That's the hardest part. And sometimes we are going to go after goals, big or small, and sometimes we might not see the results. And I've heard a lot of people actually stop their goals, stop their dreams because of that, because they're not seeing the efforts pay off. There's many times where I think to myself, is it ever going to happen? Is the efforts that I am expecting, although it sounds very selfish, is the efforts that I am expecting actually going to happen one day? But despite thinking like that, I still remind myself that eventually it will. The great things happen when we just least expect it. It will happen. And I keep telling myself that. The only thing that I need to do is just keep going. So, if there is a dream out there that you're scared to go after, it's okay. There's many times where I have had goals, where I've had dreams. Right now I'm going after my dream. And there's times where I get scared. I was scared of taking that first step. But then a thought kept coming up. What if I look back in the future and I'm full of regret? I'm regretting the fact that I never took this step. And I'm at a place where I don't want to be, wishing and regretting the fact that I didn't take that first step. And that's something that I've always thought to myself in the past. And even now, every time I have a goal, and that forces me to take that first step. And even just to take the next step, the next necessary step that's possible. Another thought that I also get right now, what if the world does need what I have to offer? What if that goal, that dream that I have, what if it has something in it that the world needs? If it's something that the world needs to hear, if it's something that the world needs to have. I always think about that as well. The amount of other people that have big dreams out there that don't take the first step. And that's because they don't think it's possible, even though it is. It might not seem like it. But there's so much people out there that have achieved so much. And they wouldn't have achieved that if they thought that it wasn't possible. I believe that it's about seeing the possibility. It's about believing in yourself. Number one, in my opinion, number one key is believing in yourself. Belief is so important. It's about believing that no matter the struggles, no matter what we are facing, no matter whether our family members think that what we want to go after and achieve is possible or not, it's up to us. As long as we believe in ourselves, then that is all that matters. The external opinions, maybe we're seeking validation from others. In my opinion, I don't think that matters. I think what matters most is as long as we believe in ourselves, then our goals can only become achievable. They can only be achieved by believing within ourselves, by believing the path that we're on, by believing the journey and trusting the journey. As I said, there is going to be struggles, but it's about trusting that those struggles lead to something amazing. What if that dream that you have has something to offer to not only you, but maybe the people around you and even the world? Maybe that dream can take you to the places where you want to be, turn you into the person who you want to be. That's just how amazing going after our dreams are. And of course, within the journeys, they're tough. But in my opinion, that's what builds character. That's what builds our character. It's the challenges, how much crap we've been in, and we come out on top, or we come out with something learned that we're able to implement into something else. Maybe other people's lives as well, and teach them and help them. So thank you so much for watching this video. I would like to say thank you for those who come back and watch my videos. I've seen one person who comments, and he's commented a couple of times on other videos in the past, and I just want to say thank you. I think he said it himself that he comes back and watches the videos, so thank you so much for that. Thank you for your support, and thank you for everyone else's support as well. You may or may not have noticed that I've not been posting in about 3 weeks. That's just because I've been through struggles. I'm just going to say it as it is. I've been through struggles. I'm actually low on iron, so I've been really tired, so I've not been as productive as I want to be. I've just not been myself, so that's why I've not been able to upload. And that's the thing. I'm talking about goals and the struggles and all that. That's what happens. I've been really wanting to post videos. I've been really tough on myself because I want to be consistent, you know. I want to post as much as I can. Not only that, but because I know that there is people out there that probably need that help, that may need just something that can help them. So I try my best, even though sometimes I'm not in the right state of mind, the right mood. I was sick for about a few weeks, so that's also why as well. Just been everything. It's just been everything, but it's tough, it's challenging. That's just part of it. But most importantly, I'm not giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm going to keep going as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then I would appreciate it if you could please like this video, subscribe down below, and if you know anyone that may benefit from listening to this video, then I would appreciate it if you could please share this video to them. Another thing I would like to add, the struggles that we're facing is part of the journey. All we can do is just obviously not give up and just keep going, perseverance, and eventually we will get there. So thank you so much, and I will see everyone in the next video.